Hey everyone! I had an upload schedule planned, and then Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 came out, and now Deltarune has a stranglehold on me. I'm just going to talk about my first impressions. We waited almost 4 years for these to come out, so was it worth the wait? Yes, 100% it was worth the wait. I'm really glad that Toby Fox is finally getting paid for his work again, since the last time was Undertale, but he really deserves it this time. And spoiler warning, obviously, if you haven't played, please go play it right now. I'm not kidding, it's phenomenal. If you're still watching anyways, or you're caught up, I'll still try to censor any major spoilers. Chapter 3 starts with the more familiar setting of the eyes and the dust piles and whatever these things are. But it quickly snaps into some kind of reality TV game show with a visually distinct 3D sprite of a TV man. I did get pretty frustrated with the Zelda-likes and had to comb over the areas a lot of different times to progress, but the gameplay still felt fresh and interesting to work through. Tenna is another great addition to the Darkner Villains cast, and the ominous winter desert outside, contrasting the bright and bouncy TV studio, felt really refreshing and hinted at the tonal shift coming in Chapter 4. It's really hard to describe what makes Chapter 4 so good without going into spoilers, so I'll try to say this instead. The lowest praise I can give Deltarune Chapter 4 is that this chapter might be the best video game experience of the year. You heard me right, that's the lowest praise I can give it. For the first time, this chapter opens with us exploring the town instead of leaving that for the end. And there are several moments during this opening act that made my jaw drop. If you know, you know. The shift from Chapter 3 to 4 is nothing short of incredible. The difference between them made me think that Chapter 3 wasn't that good actually, not compared to this. And that's not even talking about the Dark World for this chapter. Everything from the music, to the atmosphere, to the characters, to the callbacks to Undertale. By the way, if you know what this is, let me just say that Toby Fox really pulled through on the art for this, because it is honestly such a gorgeous design. Playing Chapter 4 is like experiencing a story that you thought couldn't get better, and then it does. And then it low sweeps you with something even better after that, over and over again. I personally think that Deltarune Chapter 4, within the context of all of Deltarune and Undertale, is the best Deltarune/Undertale content we've ever gotten. That might be a really bold statement, and I've only just finished a casual playthrough of them both, but this chapter completely floored me. As of this video going up, I'm replaying both chapters as thoroughly as possible and recording footage because now I'm planning on making a couple theory videos. I remember when Chapter 2 came out and everybody was picking all of the little details apart like rabid animals, and people like me were watching every single one of those videos like rabid animals. And now that I've started making content, I'll actually be able to get some of my thoughts into the discussion. Again, my release schedule is completely messed up now because of this, but I'm totally okay with that. I don't know about you guys, but I've been waiting for new Deltarune for so long, it's gonna be my #1 brainworm for like 2 months. In the meantime, here's a sneak peek of some upcoming videos and around when I'm planning to get them out. If I figure out a Deltarune theory though, one of them's definitely getting pushed back. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.